Hey guys, Marcel here. Welcome back to my kitchen and thank you so much for joining me here today. I am sharing a recipe for these delicious pumpkin apple muffins. These muffins have been such a big hit on my blog and I'm very proud of this recipe. These muffins are made with pumpkin, fresh apple, pumpkin pie spice, and I'm telling you there's a symphony of fall flavors going on in every single bite of these muffins. Can't wait to share the recipe with you. So let's go ahead and get started and have a look at our ingredients. Okay y'all, so here is our very short list of ingredients to put together some delicious pumpkin apple muffins. We're going to start off with our dry ingredients. Here we have 1 2/3 cup just all-purpose flour. And then we've got a good measure of pumpkin pie spice, a good pinch of salt, 1 full cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna need a little bit of baking powder, a little bit of baking soda. And then I've got 1 Granny Smith apple here, and I do recommend the Granny Smith apple because the crumb of these muffins does turn out to be very, very sweet. That's how we liked it the most, and it's complemented very well by this tart, crisp apple. You'll need some pumpkin puree. Today I'm just using a canned pumpkin puree, 2 large eggs, and then a full stick of butter, which I'm actually gonna melt here shortly. Guys, this recipe is already live on my blog. The link is waiting for you. Just go click it, print yourself out a copy, and all the exact measurements are waiting for you down in that printable copy. All right, let's go ahead and get our batter put together, guys. First thing we're gonna do, peel and chop this apple. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get our dry ingredients all mixed together. And I've got our all-purpose flour here. And to that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and add our sugar, 1 cup of sugar. And then we do need a teaspoon baking powder. And then we're gonna put just a little bit of baking soda. And then finally, we'll go in with our pumpkin pie spice and just a little pinch of salt. It's probably close to about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then we're just gonna give this a really good mix. I've gone ahead, I have melted my butter. I just used the microwave, and so it's actually sitting on the countertop behind me, and it's cooling. Because if I tried to mix it with eggs and things right now, of course, obviously, it would cook the eggs. Okay guys, so here we have our melted butter, which has cooled slightly, but I'm gonna go ahead and put our 1 cup of pumpkin puree in. So we're gonna start putting together our wet ingredients. So let's give this a quick little mix. I'm not adding any vanilla to this. It really doesn't need it. I'm telling you, it gets so much flavor from just the mixture, the sugar and the fruit. It's amazing. And then the spices. Okay, so here we have our butter and pumpkin puree. So now we're gonna go ahead and add in our eggs. That butter has cooled down enough. It's gonna be just fine. That pumpkin puree kind of tempered it a little. Right. Oh my goodness, you guys, the pumpkin pie spices, oh my gosh, they just smell so amazing. I can smell the ginger and the cinnamon. Just love it. All right, so we're gonna make a well in the center of our dry ingredients, guys, and just gonna go right in with our pumpkin mixture. Just gonna mix this all together. Okay guys, so you can see we've got a nice thick batter that's formed here. So now we're gonna go ahead and fold in our apples. Okay guys, well here is our absolutely beautiful pumpkin apple muffin batter. And before we start putting these in cups, we're gonna do one more thing. Move that spoon out of the way. There are 3 tablespoons of extra sugar here, and to that, I'm actually gonna add an extra teaspoon of pie spice. I can get some out of here. I'm getting pretty low in my supply. So we're gonna add this, and we're just gonna give a little stir. And this pumpkin pie spice and sugar mixture is actually gonna go over the tops of our individual muffins to make this recipe even more ridiculously delicious. All right, so let's start getting these muffins ready to bake. My oven, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, is set to 350 degrees. So you will need to preheat your oven. Okay guys, well our batter's ready. So now we're just gonna fill these muffin cups up and get them ready for the oven. I am using a Volrath ice cream scooper. It is a 1 5/8 ounce size. It is perfect, in my opinion, for cupcakes and muffins. And these guys, these are silicone baking wrappers. I actually picked these up locally here at a store, but they have been a total game changer. I don't have to grease the cups. These will pop right out of here. I've used these for savory recipes as well as multiple cupcakes and muffin recipes. Everything just pops right out of these suckers. They're so great. I'll leave a link down below if you wanted to check them out for yourself. I highly, highly recommend them. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep filling these up. And here in just a minute, we're gonna top these with some pumpkin spice and sugar. Okay guys, so we're just gonna cover the tops with a little bit extra of this sugar and spice mixture. And I just kind of cover it. It's on all the nooks and crannies here. And we will have slightly more than a dozen here. So do save a little bit for the next round. But all right, look good to me. Into the oven, these go. All right guys, well here they are, fresh out of the oven. My house smells amazing. And I love how the sugar does not get totally absorbed. It stays on top like a little bit of a streusel topping. And these did bake in my oven right at 20 minutes. I checked them with a toothpick. They're perfectly done. I can't wait to have one of these with some coffee. Okay guys, well that's it. These muffins are all done. I still have enough time before dinner. I'm gonna actually make a cup of coffee and snack on one of these before I start working on our dinner tonight. And I can't wait for that. This smells amazing in here. These pumpkin apple muffins have a sweet, moist crumb, and there are bits of the apple that you will find that will still be left inside the muffin. And then you just catch the fragrance and the flavors of all those amazing spices in the pumpkin pie spice mix. It's really such a treat. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you consider making a batch of these for a holiday breakfast, because I know these will certainly be on our menu. But thank you again guys for spending a little time with me and letting me make a batch of these muffins for you. If you are new to my channel, stopping by for the first time, please hit that red subscribe button and stick around. I've got lots more recipes coming up in the weeks left in 2020 and beyond. I'd love to have you here with me for all of it. So stay safe out there guys. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you in another video really, really soon.